Well, here we go. Going live. Hello and welcome to Tarot After Dark. So great to have you here. Oh, I'm hearing myself. That's not good. My goodness. This is going to be difficult. That's what I get for trying to be in multiple locations at once. Yeah, hello. Hey, how are you, Just Me? Hello, Goldfish. Renee, good evening. Good to see you. How you doing? How are you both doing? Nice to have you here. I'm a little grainy, but just trying to get things together here. So it's a full moon. Has anyone been feeling the full moon? I have. I was really tired yesterday. So, um, yeah, it's one of those things you just have to weather through the energy sometimes, right? So I want to just light a candle, bringing in some intention to have beautiful love and light and surrounding ourselves with good energy. I was going to say protection, but I don't I don't really like that needing to protect ourselves so much as just being open to receiving the goodness. Really slept last night. Good. Well, we had a good intuitive class last night, so finished another term of uni. Yay! Woot woot! Congratulations. That's it. Done and dusted for 2025 for you, hey? Till the new year. Fantastic. So I'm going to put this off to the side. If you have a candle, go ahead and light it if you want. So tonight, this full moon energy, I think, is a perfect opportunity to really take a look at how you're feeling, what's been coming up, celebrating, right? Which is really good. Uh, I don't know. I'm not sure why you can't see other people. I'm streaming to a few different locations, so that might be why. Hello there, Lady Divine. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Who's brought their tarot cards? Because this is Tarot After Dark, so it's all about playing in this beautiful energy. And all is, yes, thank you. Same with you. Yeah, things are a little, could could always be worse, right? I don't even want to say that. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of work. Um, I get these bright ideas and then I'm like trying to get into the logistics of everything. I'll explain it. I've kind of talked about it a little bit on Tarot Tuesday. Um, yay. Good. Tarot cards. 4 tarot, 2 oracle, shuffled and ready to rock. Wow, look at you go. Look at you go. So, super interesting. Um, yeah, I've been working on this thing, trying to trying to explain myself here. Well, I've got things popping up on me all over the place. I have to quit it. That's not what I want. Yikes. Holy moly. Things are getting out of hand. Yeah, so if any of you have any questions or anything about what's going on with um, the energy that you're feeling or anything like that, this would be a good time to kind of go through it. Like what we do here is on Tarot After Dark, at least, is we often will pull cards collectively together or pull some clarifiers for each other. The Furborn Son, I love that. He's doing okay. He got his bandage changed a couple of days ago, and but it's been bugging him a little bit. Today, not so much, but he'd yelp. So I don't know. It's still sensitive. So he's still healing bones, you know, just like Madame Pomfrey says in Harry Potter, growing bones is a nasty business. So yeah, hopefully he'll be okay though. So all right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Me too. Me too. Going to be a little interesting considering it's the same leg in the same spot. Anyway, I haven't really talked about this yet, but on his birthday, it's his third birthday, I actually attuned him to Reiki. I was going to do a whole thing about it and talk about it, but life just kind of got focused. So he's a Reiki master now. Just trying to work with him a little bit with that, but not too much because he's got to stay quiet and stuff like that. And don't even ask me how that all works. I'm just doing it intuitively. Um, yeah. Okay. Getting off track. Sorry. But yeah, I wanted to start with actually an oracle card tonight with my Gateway of Light Activation deck, Kyle Gray. I love this deck so much. Been working with it a lot lately because it just feels like it's the time. I feel like I'm on the cusp of something, and I'm sure other people feel that too, right? So, trying to stop all the notifications from happening. Yeah, so if you have an oracle deck, you can pull from that first. If not, just you could pull a tarot too. So let me and let's just think, what is the energy that's most prominent right now? What's the energy message that's most prominent right now? And it's funny, this deck isn't really a jumper deck. So I'm just going to shuffle till I feel like I'm done. And I'm just going to pull the top card. Oh, how interesting. It's the earth, but it's big and round and full. So this is Star Being Healing Codes. And it says, important information. Wounds are healed. Yay! Recharging. Yes. This is perfect for this full moon energy. Oh, warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? That one's come up recently, hasn't it? Very interesting. I love it. Howl at the moon. Yeah, so this really feels like this is a time to quiet your energy, quiet your actions, and find, excuse me, that inner balance within. Lady Divine got justice. Oh, interesting. And just think about what that means for you. Same with you, goldfish, what that means for you. Do you want me to call you goldfish? I mean, I know, let me know. I still call you that from when your handle was actually said that last time. And you still have the goldfish icon. But yeah, this is when we quiet our actions and slow down our energy a little bit for our body, that gives us the opportunity to really start bringing in some downloads. Like you think of inspiration, that's a download. That's something that's coming in through you. We think we have great ideas and bright ideas, but it's actually not us who's coming up with them. It's us being open to receive them. It's kind of like back in the big invention era. people would come up with inventions, and somewhere around the other side of the world, someone else is coming up with the same thing. Well, they're all tapped into the ether, right? Tapped into that energy of super intelligence, it feels like. Trish. Okay, I'll try and remember. Trish Goldfish. Trish. Okay. I'm getting better at remembering names. Thank you. Nice to meet you. We've known each other for months now. Yeah, and I switched that around. I used to say, I'm so bad at names. And I thought, how can I empower myself? So I say, I'm getting better at remembering names. So, anyways, thank you, Trish. Lady Divine, I called judgment on a situation. The spirit is guiding my steps toward a peaceful pathway. Yes, I love that. So that justice card, typical with justice, it feels like things are balancing out. What I'm picking up for you though is I'm focusing on the sword that comes with it often. Maybe I'm just thinking of the Lightseer deck. And it's every time you feel like you're wobbling, bring your thoughts back. Your thoughts are kind of connected to your body, and they'll help your emotions be in alignment, if that makes sense. But yeah, I feel like we all have this ability to be even closer to the source of all knowing. And it's a great way to really, oh, hi, Jamie. Good to see you. King of Cups. Yeah, and that's really tapping into your intuition and your highest loving version of yourself. I really feel like that's important around this time, especially with the full moon. Emotions can be pretty heightened, right? The moon is full. It's reflecting that masculine energy of the sun. So it makes that feminine side seem, bigger and brighter. It's kind of like, when it's that time of the month, then we might get a little, I was going to say viral. That's not it. we get a little howl at the moonish. Clearly, I'm a woman of few words tonight. So let me pull a tarot card to go with mine as well. Let's see. Yes, trying to stay focused in the middle of chaos. Yeah, being in the eye of the storm, like things can happen around us, but we don't need to let it affect us. It's not saying we don't care. Feral, that's it. Feral, thank you. I'm thinking of the traditional moon card where it has the domestic dog and it has the wolf or whatever feral animal. Thank you. What would I do without you guys? Thank you, Trish. So let's pull tarot. Ah, love it. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this feels like it's really the time to the thoughts and the way we think are shifting, and or we're wanting to shift. It's like me saying I don't want to say I'm not good at remembering names. It's shifting that into how can I turn it into a positive, and it has to be something you believe. Like if I say I'm bad with names, and then I think, oh, the opposite is I'm good with names. I don't believe it because I'm not. But if I say I'm getting better at remembering names, that is something that feels right to me. And to me, that's what this Ten of Swords is about. It's about shifting those thoughts and those inner beliefs into something that feels doable for us. And realistically, only for you what feels realistic and right. This is why for a lot of people, affirmations don't work if you're just doing it traditional way where people tell you to do it, where everything is feeling really good and everything's well. And if part of us doesn't feel it, that's we can't trick ourselves, right? We cannot trick ourselves. Okay, you got the death card. Yeah. Out with the old, in with the bold. Yeah. You're pulling cards like crazy there. Don't get carpal tunnel syndrome. Clarifies the wheel of fortune. Love it. Yeah, and allow for things to get a little dicey because we never know which way things are going to go. I think of the roulette wheel, and it's like, you're betting on red 5 or whatever, and it doesn't come through, but there's a reason. There's some other thing that's meant to happen that way, right? Yeah, totally. You've got to be able to believe it. Otherwise, there's no way you're going to shift that into a reality. So at least that's been my personal experience. And that sometimes when I get out of my own friggin' way once and for all, things start to kind of work out properly. So I'm going to pop that one back in the deck. And yeah. So actually, do I have it? Yeah, actually tonight I wanted to do one of the spreads that I've been working on behind the scenes. It's for something new that I'm creating called the Tarot Spread Matchmaker. And I call it a matchmaker because it helps you match any situation with a spread that's going to give you a clear answer, even when you don't know what to ask. And I really wanted to create this because there's different situations and scenarios that are based on the big areas of life, like relationships, work and career, health, personal growth. So I wanted to use this 2 cards personal check from the personal growth section of this matchmaker. But yeah, I really wanted to make this because a lot of people have trouble asking questions. And, the best way to practice is to just do it. And if you don't really know, if you don't have motivation, like you don't have a question to ask, then it's pretty tough. Or you want to read for somebody else. And the questions they ask, you're like, I can't answer that. That's what this matchmaker, whatever it's going to be called, is for. It's for those situations where people are asking those crazy yes/no questions, and you're like, it's tarot. It's not a pendulum, right? Let's see. Facts. Oh, you got the 6 of Cups. Awesome. Tell me what it all means to you. I've been making oracle decks like that. Oh, nice. I love it. Yes. Yeah, and that's a great way to get your magic out there. I love it. So, yeah, most of the spreads in this package are like depending on each situation. Like it's really organized. It's kind of all in my head. I've got notes everywhere. Most of them are like 3-card spread, 5-card spread, or 6 or a 7-card spread, depending on each situation. But this one here for personal growth, quick 2-card spread, nice and simple, to really, I don't know, make it easier to come up with answers. But the cool thing is you can always use clarifiers, oracle, tarot, other tarot cards, that sort of thing. So Hassan, hello, nice to see you. Oh, look, it looks like you have a justice. I can't think these days. What the heck? You didn't see my answer to that. I did answer you. Why do I knock on the deck? I knock on the deck to clear the energy of the deck, especially if I'm asking a different question. Oh, that's it. What do I do? You need to be on my shoulder going, this is what that is. Where'd we go here? Why? So yeah, I do it to clear the energy of the deck, but it also helps to clear my energy. So I'm focused on what I'm doing. That's why I do it. That's why I do it. You don't have to. You just kind of just do what works for you, I guess. All right. So the two card spread. Let me find it here. Oh, too many windows open. We'll go to find it. All right. So, oh, were you away? You were missed. Felt the energy was different. What? Oh, in your picture, in your that you show there, I see a dove, but I also see something. It kind of looks like a scale. All right. So this two card spread is for personal growth area, but it's nice and simple. So the first card will be what's going on right now. So your cards, what's going on for you right now. And the second, so let's do that first. Let's do that first. So what's going on for you right now? And if you don't have tarot cards with you, that's okay. Use Oracle. If you don't have either, borrow mine. This reading will be for you too, for the collective, for anyone watching the replay. So what is going on for us right now? Good, one card. It sounded like more than one. And we have, the Chariot. It feels like there is momentum starting to finally build. Maybe it feels like the energy has been stuck for a while. I'm talking personal experience here right now. If this resonates with you, by all means, it's for you too. And it really feels like this is the time to not question so much the speed that you're going, but that you're actually taking steps forward. It's okay if it feels slower than you want. It's even okay if it's faster than you want because you'll be able to recalibrate and go at the speed that you want if you use that mindset toward it, right? So again, this this one being what is going on right now. So we could pull a clarifier, but I want to pull the second card from this spread first. So the second card is what would help you move forward with more ease? That's a good question there. So let's see. Saxy. I don't know what you mean. Hey, Delilah. You're right on time. Thanks for being here. Hope you got a sweater on. I know I'm cold. I'm cold. So this one is what would help you move forward with more ease. Okay, one card, not a gazillion. One card. It's a two-card spread, not a gazillion card spread. Hi, Jamie. All right. What would help you move forward with more ease? My shoulders were up around here, and I'm like, I got to relax my energy. It's that full moon. I don't know. Anyone else feeling it? I feel a little zingy. Okay. No jumpers. I'm just going to pull it. Knight of Pentacles. This is going to help you move forward with more ease. What I was talking about with this Chariot is that, things might seem a little slow. Well, this Knight of Pentacles is reminding you that sometimes slower allows things to take root, allows you to trust the cycle of what's happening. I also said maybe it's whipping on too fast, but you can handle it because you'll learn to dial it back. You'll learn to calibrate a little bit more. And this Knight of Pentacles is showing you that you can pick up speed. Notice he is leading the horse. So the horse obviously can be quicker, but if the horse doesn't know where to go, it could go quick in the wrong direction. So you're leading forward. And with each step you take, you're able to go, okay, do I need to move this way or do I need to move that way? And it just feels like it's right. And the cool thing is, with these both together, this chariot has a white horse and a black horse. This Knight of Pentacles has the black horse. Bet on black. There you go. No, I don't endorse gambling, but yeah, let's see what's going on in the question in the comments. I don't know what you're saying. Sorry. Delightful or delightful. Definitely feeling full moon energy. Yes. Yes, clearly I am too. I feel like I've been drinking wine all day and I have not. I've been drinking this all day long. I haven't had wine for weeks. Maybe even months. That's sad. Go with the energy of the movement. Yes, I like that interpretation, Trish. Love it. Oh, moment. I liked movement. I think that was a Freudian slip. Go with the energy of the movement. Because movement and a moment, time is moving. Yeah, we could get all philosophical about that, right? So the great thing is with this 2-card spread, use it how you like. There's no rules. Even though, in this document or whatever I'm going to call it, I have structure to it, but you know me, we always want to wing it. So if you want clarity, pull some clarity cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull from my Moonology manifesting deck because full moon and all, it just wouldn't be a big phase moon live without me using a moon card, right? So I'm going to bring some clarity to that chariot. What comes up? Okay. Not that one. So I'm shuffling and then one didn't jump, so I thought I would choose one and it doesn't want to come. So it doesn't want to release itself. Okay. We have new moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. And that's a good message for this. When I was talking about maybe it feels like you don't have as much control or it feels like you're going too slow. Focus on the positive. If you're flying along in a car and there's beautiful scenery or there's signs and you're trying to read them and you can't because you're going too fast. If you're going slower, you can take things in a little more. Especially if you're the driver, if you're going too fast, you got to pay attention to the road. If you're slowing down a bit, maybe you can kind of glance a little bit once in a while. This is why it was so hard to go on those beautiful twisty roads riding my motorcycle because I couldn't enjoy the view because I was so busy paying attention to what I'm doing so I don't go off the cliff. And you have this one of those scenic spots where you would stop and you'd be able to survey what you've just ridden through. Pretty awesome. That's one thing I love about tarot, no rules. I know. Maybe you're speaking a different language because I'm not sure what you're saying. You must be. It must be translating to you. But I appreciate you being here and watching. I really do. So let's clarify that Knight of Pentacles now. Okay. Let's see what comes up with that one. Top card. Nope, doesn't want to come. Yeah, interesting. Here we go. Ooh, that's a full moon. Full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. Mm. And that is life. Life goes fast. Life creeps along too slow, especially when we want something to happen yesterday. Um, and that's all part of the journey. And it's part of just trusting. So in Gemini too, so there's always two sides to things. Like there's duality in Gemini energy. So the flow can seem fast, slow, deep, shallow, right? It's just all the way it's meant to go. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Too bad it can't translate so I can read what you're saying. Um, yeah, it is kind of interesting, isn't it? All right, I'm gonna put those back in the deck. That was pretty cool. Um, yeah, so that's just that two card spread. I think that's the shortest spread in the whole deck because, and it's still in progress, right? I'm still trying to figure things out. I've been working on it for like the past few days, pulling on my experience as a tarot reader and a teacher, and from all kinds of real life questions that people bring to me all the time. Um, so let's see. It's not letting me do anything. Why are you doing that to me? Okay, it's being silly. Oh, there we go. Oracle, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing true north. Oh, I love that. I love that. That goes along good with the message for sure. Very, very good. So, yeah. So, if you want to know more about this tarot spread matchmaker, as I'm calling it, type in the comments. And I did realize that I can look back now at the comments. Type questions in bold in the chat. And when the link is ready where I can show you the information, I can make sure you get it. And if you've already grabbed my tarot cheat sheet, you're already on my email list. So I'll be sending an email out and you'll get the update right away and you'll know more about this tarot spread matchmaker. That's one of the things that I'm kind of been working on. And it's quite intense, realistically, like going through. Yeah, it's been good though. It's been very cathartic to go through everything for sure. So, with that said, does anybody have any question that we could pull a tarot card for collectively? And yeah, let me know in the chat. And if you have an actual specific question, we can pull general as well. Waiting for the comments to come in. The candle's warm. Hearts, the universal language. Oh, hearts and money. Oh, so you want to know about love and wealth? Just those little topics, right? Renee, general for Renee. All right. Let's pull one for Hassan. Just I think it translates for you at least, and that's all that really matters. And then we'll do Renee and anyone else. Let me know. I'll star your name. So Hassan, take a nice deep breath. Put both feet flat on the ground to help ground your energy and be centered. You know the question you want to ask, so just ask it in your heart. And then let's see what card comes. And I welcome my tarot buddies in the chat to pull a clarifier and put it in the comments and maybe a little message of what that means from you to them. 2 cards. Okay, 2 major arcana cards. So, this first one I think is for the hearts, and the second one I think is for the money. So, you have judgment. It feels like when it comes to relationships, whether it's a relationship you have now or one you wanna have, releasing judgment, self-judgment, I'm picking up. Be kinder to yourself. Because when we put that energy out there, when we're like, "Oh, I'm not good enough," or, "Oh, I did that wrong," we're putting that vibration out there, and it's gonna attract more of those experiences to us. We become a magnet to the right vibration we're putting out there, right? So this to me is saying, love yourself, don't judge, just care for yourself. And sometimes it's difficult, but remember that that child within you who you were when you were a child. How would you speak to that child? You wanna be kind and patient, right? And then for money, I've got death and rebirth. And don't be afraid because this is a great card to say that the old way of doing things is done. It's time to focus on renewing things in a new way. And I love this full moon right now as the perfect energy to write down things you want to release on a scrap piece of paper. And then if you have a safe place where you can burn that paper, if not, you could tear it up into little pieces or you could bury it in dirt so it disintegrates. That's letting the universe know that this is no more, and then you can start fresh. And when you get it out and physically write it out onto paper, you're literally getting it out of you. So you don't wanna go back the next day and start rethinking about that old stuff. You want to release it. And I know it's a trick because our body, our mind wants to go back to it. But then we that's where we get this self-judgment and we can go, "No, no, no more. Remember, we're not doing that anymore. We're going to the new place. This is how we're going to think." And it takes time and practice. So be super gentle and loving to yourself, okay? I hope that makes sense. Laughing and so what language is are you speaking? Because I wanna go back later, see if I can translate this. Um, so Trish got Ace of Wands. Something new coming to you? Mm, yeah, Ace of Wands is definitely a good card for being inspired. So if you are wanting to release something, Ace of Wands is giving you that inspiration to take action. And that's the thing, when we do something or release something, I should say, when we release something, there's now space to put something else. So it's up to you to have intention to put that something else in place of it, something good. Release the bad, bring in the good. If you just release the bad and don't have an intention to add anything to it, then it's hollow. It, it needs to be filled with something intentional and love. Is it? Audio's fading in and out. Is it because I'm moving forward and back? Hmm. I knew what you meant. Little university goer, you have to be perfect. Sound like my daughter. Sorry about that. Maybe it was me bouncing back and forth. Let's just blame it on the moon. So, anyways, I hope that made sense for you, Hassan. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And we have Renee next and no one else. So, if someone else wants a reading, don't be shy. You don't even have to tell me what it's about. So, Renee, general meaning, just wants a card full. Um, My bad again. Were you popping in and out again, Lady Divine? You want a card pulled too? Let me know. So I gotta crack my neck here. I've been at the computer for the last few days almost steady because I've been creating this tarot spread matchmaker thing. Oh, how do you know that? Hassan is from Morocco. Very cool. So what language do Moroccans speak? Thank you for that. Okay, I will put a star beside your name. Sorry, Renee, where are you? Renee, where are you? There you are. All right, let's pull a card for Renee. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Mm. This is your comfort zone because you've created that energy within you. And you need to trust that you've done the inner work, you've done the outer work. And this is a time for you to find a resting spot that you can really let let your hair down. Um, and it's not saying like do it forever. This is like find a time. I'm thinking within the next 24 to 48 hours because it's tied to this full moon. And give yourself the opportunity to just really feel how amazingly comfortable you are because you've created this in your life. It doesn't matter where you are. It just matters that you are and you can create whatever is on around you. It's within you to have that comfort, to trust your instincts and just let yourself rest. I think what happens is a lot of times we want to do that, but we're afraid that we're never going to want to move from that spot. Or is it just me? But that's to say you can conjure that whenever you want, when you can. I mean, I say whenever you want, you're like in the middle of driving, I want it now, right? So, yeah, I hope that makes sense. If somebody wants to pull a clarifier for Renee, and even yourself, Renee, if you want to pull a clarifier. Okay. All right. Anyone going to pull a clarifier for Renee before we move on? Here, I'll hydrate. Mm, okay. All right. I'm going to pull a clarifier for you. I'm going to pop that one back in because we all know if it shows up again. Clarifier for Renee. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull a moon card. Silly me. It's full moon. You want a moon card, right? Let's do it. This is clarifier for Renee. Like I always say, if anyone resonates with these messages that channel through me, that means you're meant to hear it. It's for you too. We have a comment. Oh, there's lots of comments. Just keep popping in at once here. Okay. I pulled the 10 of Swords. You have answers on your own with strength. And remember the messages, you will find resiliency and hope. I love it. That is beautiful. You got the King of Pentacles too. See, we mean what we say. Yes. I love that. Definitely double down on that energy. There we go. What does that mean? 5,000. It almost looks like it's French, but you're welcome. And you got the Three of Pentacles as the clarifier. More pentacles. This definitely has to do with your physical world, connecting with people, creating your own Trusting your own expertise and that it's okay you do things in your own way. You don't have to be the same as somebody else. That's what I'm picking up from yeah, double whammy, hey? Okay, so let's pull you a moon card. Oh, hang on. Lady Diana. Like, Lady Diana? Where'd I come up with that? Lady Divine. For Renee, my oracle card says you are protected. Your energy is being shielded from harm or drama. Beautiful. That goes nicely with the King of Pentacles, too. Definitely comfort zone material there in the best ways possible. And the moon card is full moon in Aquarius. Be real. I love that. And he's in nature, by the water, by the trees. Does that sound familiar? That's what you were talking about yesterday. And this is really be real means be true to your calling, be true to yourself. And when you need a reset because it feels like things aren't real, aren't the way you want, go to nature, go to the ocean, talk to the moon. Nice thing about talking to the moon, doesn't talk back. There you go. Hey, Crystal, you made it live. Yay. You better say you want a card pull because I think you missed out last time. You're very welcome. Very welcome. All right. And Trish pulled the oracle. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Perception, expression. Beautiful. Yes, I think that goes with that Three of Pentacles. The message I got for that one. Love it. All right. Now, Lady Divine is next. So let's pull a card. All right. Take a nice deep breath. Uncross your legs if they're crossed, even just for this energetic portion. Cards are a little clunky. Give yourself a moment to think of what you want to know, even if it's like, please let me know what I need to know. Like it can be super simple. Woo, that one flipped. I think it came to you. Ooh, I love it. This is one of my favorite cards. Queen of Wands. Yes. So this to me is reminding you of your own superpower. And sometimes you have to conjure the energy. Even though you want to do something or you feel inspired, something has been maybe stopping you and you've been losing momentum a bit, maybe. It really feels like you need to light your own fire. If you've been waiting for something or someone to inspire you or to do something, or maybe you're waiting for someone to do their portion so you can get this. And it's like, don't wait. Just do what you can with what you have. That's what I'm picking up from that. I'll pull you a moon card as a clarifier too. Please know that every time you post, it appears in duplicate. I hope that's helpful feedback. Do you mean me? Because if you mean me, it's because I do have two aspects. I've got the landscape and I've got the vertical going on. So thank you for letting me know that. Hopefully it's not annoying. Do you want a card pull? 10 days? Let me know. In YouTube, yeah. Yeah, so that some people can watch it vertically as opposed to horizontally. And I have it on my screen here. That's why I'm always trying to put the card in the center because there's only so much room. Thank you. Um, Crystal, yes, I'll pull you a card for sure. Uh, Trish got the 5 of Pentacles, and I believe that was for Lady Divine. My cards are jittery too. Hmm. Need to let go of past disappointments. That's a good message from that 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. Queen of Wands has been popping out on me all day. Confirmation. Yes. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. And yeah, thanks for letting me know because I know it can be a little weird to have it show up twice. I might just change that. I'm also streaming to my Instagram account now, and that's the only direction it can go, but I'll see if I can tweak it and only let it do once. I'm going to put a star beside your name, and we are going to see what else come up for Lady Divine. Delilah pulled the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Be assertive, confident, and stand firm in your position. Wow, that's powerful. Both knights. Like to me, that's like bookends, and it's you in the middle, standing there strong. That's a great message for Lady Divine. It's me. This is happening in real time. Bam! I have no idea how to use Instagram. I don't use it a lot. Like I've never really like live streamed there, and I don't think it actually shows up afterward as a replay, but whatevs. I'm trying to broaden reach a little bit. Get this little introvert out of her comfort zone. All right, so that's Lady Divine done and dusted. And I think we have Crystal. Yes, yes. There's Crystal. So, oh, I'm sorry. Before we move on to Crystal, I pull a moon one for you, Lady Divine? I don't know if I did. I'm forgetting now. I want to know what that says. Can someone read Moroccan? Am I saying it right? You're welcome. 5 of Swords, take aim. Who's that for? You're getting ahead of me. It's totally okay. So let me pull did I pull one now? I'm losing it as always. No, ma'am. Okay, good. I'm still losing it though. Okay. It needs to go, whatever it is. Oh, this is Gemini. It's a different card, but it's first quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. There's always 2 ways to speak to yourself. Realistically, meaning sometimes we're a little hard on ourselves, or lovingly, where we're gentle, trust, yeah. So I think that kind of speaks for itself. And I think that will make sense for you, right? Yeah. 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 Thank you for playing along. Oh, by the way, please make sure if you are on YouTube, go to Delilah's Zenden channel and make sure you like and follow, watch her vids. She has great readings. Like and comment, all of those things. We're trying to help each other grow along here. This is how we do it. Um, all right. Let me scroll on back up. Crystal, now it's time. Let me pop that card back in the deck. So anyone who's pulling cards along with me, because this is Tarot After Dark after all, let's pull a card for Crystal. What's going on here? Beth, hello, Beth from Central Oregon. Hey, another West Coast chick. I'm up in British Columbia. You're welcome, always and forever. That's such pretty writing. Hope you're not swearing at me. Oh, good. I'm glad. Good. We need to be here to support each other for sure. all right, enough. Sorry. Crystal's like, get on with the reading. No, she wouldn't be like that. She's got a heart of gold. Okay, Crystal, be open to receive the message you're meant to hear with love, with light. Ooh. Ah, you get that one too. I swear there's more cards in this deck. So for you, burn the past, burn it away, not literally, figuratively. Focus on what can bring you joy now. That's all that matters is now. The future doesn't exist. The past is time to stop resisting. It's gone. Okay. This is now. And I'm really drawn to the cat too. And you have cats, right? There's something about that. I'm not sure what. Working with cat energy. That's what I pick up. So while I'm on a roll here, I'm going to pull your moon card before I look at the comments again and get all distracted. But keep the comments coming. I'll get to them eventually. Okay, let's see. Moon card for Crystal. Oh, not ready yet. Holy moly, how many are here? Okay, full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. Yeah, and it feels like it's definitely focusing on when there is tension, is start breathing and focus on your physical body. I'm breathing. I can feel my lungs filling up. I can feel myself, the lungs, release and just shift your perspective from where you are now. That's what I pick up for you. There's a couple more here. Probably Spirit is making up for last time when you weren't here live. Last quarter moon in Aquarius, reflect on your priorities. That's kind of what I was saying with the Queen of Wands, focus on now and what matters. And full moon in Aquarius, be real. That one came up earlier. And those are that's definitely actually air energy that I'm picking up to really, that's thoughts and intellect and beliefs, core beliefs, limiting beliefs, limitless beliefs. And then the last one is full moon in Taurus, detoxify. To me, it feels less about actual like nutrition, physical body nutrition, and more mental and emotional detoxifying. So to me, it goes along with that Queen of Wands right there. So I hope that makes sense for you. Let's see if anyone pulled any clarifiers for you. I gotta go down, down, down. Okay, Crystal got the Two of Pentacles. All right. For Crystal, my oracle card says this requires action. It's time to move, decide, or speak up. Ooh, there you go. There you go. Oh, and you have one sick kitty. Okay. Just, I mean, it's one of those things. I don't know what to do. I'm not a vet. I'm not an expert, but at the same time, you're a healer. I think it's like just being trusting the inspiration that can flow through you as you're sitting with your kitty. And I'm sending good, loving energy to your kitty. Aw, our fur babies, they mean everything to us, right? Yeah. Aw. Um, Crystal, the magician Renee got for you. You are resourceful. Believe in your own magic. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Exactly. You guys are all amazing. Oh, Well, how did you do that? You can translate what he's saying. I think there's an auto translator that he can get what I'm saying translated into his language, except it doesn't translate back this way. But that's cool. Good. I'm glad it made sense. Sending you light, love and light and hearts. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's just jump into it, Delilah. Devil and the Tower. Bam. Slow down, pay attention, don't make any sudden decisions, but also release anything that may be bringing or sending negativity or toxicity your way. Powerful. And, I think getting these cards, the Tower and the Devil, like, I feel a lot different about them now that I've been really doubling down on working with tarot, is that they're good cards in the fact that they bring things to light instead of, you know, putting little doilies over top going, "It's gonna be okay." No, we gotta be real sometimes so we can let that shite go. Oh, Google Translate. There you go. You're so resourceful. What are you gonna do with yourself now that your term is done and you have no school to do? What are you gonna do with your big brain? Mhm. You gotta keep it active. You're awesome. Oh, you're beautiful too. We know it, right? 3 of Swords. Ouch. Hi, how are ya? 3 of Swords. I think that's the 3 of Swords is just reminding all of us, I'm thinking that because swords are about thoughts. What thoughts are we thinking that are bringing us down, that are making us feel pain and hurt? Because we need to stop doing that. That's the first thing. Stop doing that. That devil and death, yeah, same, and the more we work with these cards, the more it's like, it's not as bad as we think. Clean. You're gonna clean. You're gonna have the cleanest place ever. I love that. Agree, fam, I love cards and tarot. Can you do a reading on me? I go by Manny. Hey, Manny. Retro Dreamer. Yes, absolutely. And yes, you can ask one too. Yes, and facts. Awesome. All right, so do we have anyone else who was asking prior to Manny? Okay, let me do we'll do you in a second. The devil is about the things that are tying you down or stopping you. Yeah, that's part of it for sure. Yeah, getting in our own way. What are we allowing to distract us? Okay, I will star that. So the 3 of Swords means stop hurting yourself with your own self-talk. Mic drop moment here. I think that's for you, Crystal. Crystal clear. Hi, Beth. My first time for this format. I'm confused. Oh, we're just kind of whipping cards out willy nilly. If you would like a card pull, just let us know. And I'm pulling cards, but I'm also my peeps in the comments, because this is what we do on Tarot After Dark. If they have tarot cards, they're pulling clarifier cards for that person as well. I hope that makes a little more sense. The death is about letting rebirth happen. Yeah, and those cards all came up. All right. Let's focus here, people. Let's focus. Manny, do you have a specific question? Abba Krishna does. We will get yours for sure. Texas Hold'em Tarot Edition. Yeah, totally. Yes, I have yours highlighted. You did ask a specific question. Did you pop it in there again? Okay. Give me moment. Okay, big traders. Okay, okay. All right, Manny's first. Am I in the right path? All right. So with tarot, yes or no questions aren't easily answered. At least the way I do it, I like to empower people and inspire people. So let's see how we can frame this. What can you do to make sure you are on the right path? How about that? Pull a card for Manny, please. Yes, I did. Oh, okay. Then you'll be next then. Sorry. That was ages ago. All right. Here we go. Okay. You get two cards. You have the Queen of Pentacles. And this is saying sometimes you need to find the comfort. This is the message I'm getting based on the question I reframed for you. Sometimes you need to be comfortable where you are, even if it's not where you want to be. Well, that sounds cryptic, but it's almost like if you're in a job where it's like, I don't really want to be here. This isn't what I want to do with my life. Sometimes you need to be there for logistic reasons, money coming in, a paycheck. But you can also think about, how can I feel good about where I am now? What can I look at and be grateful for? Because that's starting to shift your vibration to be appreciative to whatever is coming your way. And then the universe, and this is the law of attraction, and the law of manifesting, is that what you put out, you're going to get back. So if you're putting out worry, or you're putting out, I'm bored, we're going to get more opportunities that come in that bring that to us. So this to me is saying, enjoy what you have now, or find something about it you can enjoy. If it's like totally horrendous, right? Find something to be grateful for every single day. Find something in your surroundings that you can find comfort in. I don't know what that is um, for you, but I think you would know. And the other card that is the Hangman. And this is showing you that sometimes things have to be still for a while. And from that, that's where you're gaining some enlightenment. So what I'm thinking too is, maybe, I don't know if you meditate or not, but if you find a way to allow your thoughts to be focused on a solution instead of a problem. My problem is this. Instead, it's like, what solution can I be open to receive? And just give yourself time to do that, like brain dump onto, write things out. Not on the phone, but writing them out, because you're really connecting your body into movement in that way. It kind of lets you digitally detox a little bit as well. So that you can be in the right frame of mind. It's almost like clearing the slate so that you have something fresh that's blank, that you can kind of go, okay, sky's the limit. What do I want to think about? That's what I got for you. So let's see what everyone else has to say. I'm sure I can see in the corner of my eye, the comments are flipping around. Okay, Trish got the 10 of Cups, happy family card. That goes really nicely with the Queen of Pentacles. Adrian, yes, I'll star your name. I'll star your name. And the clarifier was the 6 of Cups. Okay. Lady Divine says, for Manny, my oracle card says, you are being prepared. Spirit is aligning things, even if it feels slow or confusing. Yes. Thank you for clarifying what I just said. I love it. We are working together here, people. Keep your loved ones happy by keeping them close. Nice. Thank you, Sam. Understand you guys. The MPV. Yeah. Hangman, waiting and observing from a distance. Yeah. Delilah got strength. Your power comes from your inner strength. It's natural, not forced. Stay focused and consistent, and things will flow into alignment. Love it. Love your perspective. Excellent. All right. Okay. Zen, where are you? Zen days. Don't get me singing. I am not a singer. All right. I did star your name. It's somewhere up above. Way the heck. I'm not even going to go up there. What am I going to do when I got a gazillion followers? I'm going to need an assistant. Oh, I have you guys. You guys are very helpful. Okay. You open to receive the message you're meant to hear. Ooh. You might have a few different things that you want to know about, but trust that the cards are going to give you insight on what you need to know about the most or first, if that makes sense. I don't know why I needed to say the Ace of Swords. Yeah, thoughts, spiraling thoughts. Hmm. Um, I'm really picking up that there is a lot of different energy, a lot of mental energy, of thoughts and ideas, and some of them conflicting with each other, and it might be feeling a little overwhelming. So what I'm getting is pick one thing for now, prioritizing one thing for now. It doesn't mean you have to do that whole thing until the end of time. It's just like it's almost like when you're trying to declutter and you look at the space and you're like, "Holy, where do I even begin?" You begin by whatever you're looking at and you pick that up and you deal with that one thing and you don't worry about the big picture. That's what I'm picking up when this one comes in. I'm going to pull a moon card for you as well. I didn't for you, Manny, because a bunch of other cards came out. So just mindful of everyone else who wants a card. So Zen days. Ooh, this one came up before. Come on, there's how many cards? There's 44 cards in this deck. So you got full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. So yeah, this goes along with what I was saying. It's just that sometimes you're going to have the energy to do this thing. Sometimes you're not. So you can then focus on something else that you can do instead. I hope that makes sense. All right. Let's see what comments are coming up here. You're welcome, Manny. Thanks for asking. Nine of Pentacles, value what you have. Yes. Ace of Swords, light from within. Love it. There we go. Or did you pull it again, or are you clarifying the one I picked? That'd be interesting. Delilah, Seven of Pentacles, take your time and choose wisely. I like that with that Ace of Pentacles for you. Zen, these are clarifiers for you. Just so you know. Six of Cups. Thank you. Appropriate. I keep getting cards around balance. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now, the thing I always think of with balance is balance isn't that. Balance is like a teeter totter. There's wobble. There's a bit of wobble. There's weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Right? So it's trusting that you know when to recalibrate so you stay balanced. For Zen days, my oracle card said, someone is thinking of you and you are on someone's mind heavily. Expect communication, or you're on someone's mind heavily. Expect communication or movement. Okay, interesting. Hmm. Oh, and you are a Gemini, plus full moon in Gemini last. Oh, is it in Gemini? Hmm. It's not, here it's tonight even. Like today as of 3 p.m. Pacific. Of course, you're probably in a different time zone. Clarifying your cup. Okay, gotcha. You have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of your deck just now. Oh, look at that confirmation. You know what? To me, that's the universe going. I mean what I say when it pulls the exact same one. Oracle card, the Great Gathering. Find your tribe. Yes, your soul tribe. Love it. Gemini super oh, you're in Australia, hey, the Gemini supermoon. Yeah, so you're in the Southern Hemisphere, so it's the strawberry moon for you, and up here, it's the cold moon, and it totally is. Alright, cool. Let's move on. Hopefully, they're still here. I'm looking at your name, trying to see if I can pronounce it and do it justice. I'm gonna just shorten it to Abby. I hope you're okay with that for now. Are you still here? Let me know if you're still here, and if so, we will pull cards. Oh, oops, that was a 7 of cups, not pentacles. Oh, yeah, because you did say about choice, right, right. I still say it is what it is. Abby, yeah, 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 yeah. Excellent, excellent. All right, let's find your question. I had it a second ago. What do I went and do with it? Oh my goodness. No, that's not it. I thought I starred it. There it is. I want to know. What I want to know is the feeling of Kalai for Abby. Oh, that's you said your name. We're currently in no contact. Will we reunite, or he moved on? All right. Again, with a this or that, or a yes or a no. The tarot isn't good with that. To be more empowering, do you want to reunite with him? Like, is that what you want? Because then the question would be, can you do to be in vibrational alignment with him? Because I think if you're no contact, sometimes there's a reason. How many cards? You get 3 cards. So we have the Ace of Wands, which to me is I think you need to be able to focus on what you can do. And sometimes when we're waiting on somebody else, we feel like our hands are tied and there's nothing we can do, and it's frustrating. So this to me is saying do something that inspires you. And then you have the 5 of Wands, and which is saying that because energy has been conflicting. Um, if you're basing your daily life and decisions on somebody who isn't really there for you right now, then it's almost like you're just spinning your wheels and you're kind of wasting your own energy, and you're worth more than that. You're worthy of all your hopes and dreams, and maybe it's just not with this person. If we're so focused on one person, we're missing the one who we're meant to be with. That's one way to look at it, because you got the Chariot, and I kinda started this whole reading with this Chariot, and what I feel for you is you've got to live your life now, and you're not really gonna know the answer to your question. So I'm sorry, I'm not giving you the answer to your question, but this is just saying live your life, do your thing, enjoy life, and from there, you're gonna notice whether he'll come back or you meet someone else. But I feel like otherwise, it's just been this holding pattern, waiting, so you know what to do, where it's, like, counterintuitive, but you need to start kinda taking action even though you don't quite know the direction you're going. Some kind of movement is gonna help kind of bring the momentum up, bring things going, and once things get going, then you're gonna know from there what to do. I hope that makes sense. I felt like I was spinning my wheels for a bit after that. Ah, okay. Beth, if you're still here, you're coming up too, and Adrian as well. If you're still here, let me know. Let's see if anyone pulled a clarifier for you, Abby. Um, wow, 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 wow. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let me star your name. I want to stay on track with Abby right here. Okay. It's probably not the answer you wanted, but at the same time, that's how tarot works with me. I read intuitively, and it just seemed to be something that would empower you more because you're worth it. Trish got the Knight of Pentacles. Find the one who waits for you. So there's an answer. Um, for Abby, my oracle card says this is about your money. Finances, stability, career, or resource are the focus. And see, that's what you can maybe focus on while you're waiting for him to figure his stuff out, you know? Make sense? I hope. Oh, see, there. Makes sense. Good. I'm glad. It's much more empowering, right? Instead of waiting around for a guy. Five of Wands. Waiting for the other one will be a struggle. So are you kind of clarifying mine again? You must be, because otherwise those are coming up again. Adrian's still here. Good. Beth is still here. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. And those are for Abby. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Okay. Thank you everyone for pulling the clarifiers. Make sure you give some love in the comments to the people who have been pulling cards for you too. It's not just me sitting on screen here. And let's see. Who was next? Let's do the scrolly. I think it's Beth. Looking at big changes. All right. Let me put these cards back in the deck. Shuffle out of them. Mojo didn't like that. All right. Beth Swan Dance. It's beautiful. All right. Feet flat on the ground, even just for a moment. I'm actually picking up if you can stand. You can stand for this. I don't know why. That's why we do the intuitive. Take a deep breath. Be ready to receive the message you're meant to receive. Top card. The Emperor. Time to be strategic in whatever these big changes are that you have coming. It's time to prioritize a little bit. And if there's a time frame, it feels like it's going to be, I don't know why this is just coming intuitively. It's March time is when you might start seeing either some results from these changes or where you'll really see things begin to shift more. So if you were wanting these changes to happen quicker, don't be discouraged if they do take a little bit longer. That's what I pick up from that. And I'm also picking up that if you focus on grounding your energy and focus on your sacral chakra, which is the one it's the second chakra up from the root. And that's where the base of your creativity. So that's going to allow you to pivot when you need to pivot and allow these changes to happen more fluidly. That's what I pick up for you. And I'll pull you a card as well. What time is it here? On here for a while. It's not showing me. Oh, an hour and a half. Okay. Got to consider Tarot Pop. He's probably have to go out and have a little visit to the blade of grass. All right, let's pull you a moon card, though, and see what's what. Last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. Yeah, to me, and it's about prioritizing, though. To me, this isn't about the teeny little details. To me, this is speaking about the details that are going to make the biggest difference. So prioritizing what's what. Okay. There you go. I hope that was good for you. Let's see if any of my wonderful tarot readers in the comments. Gotta scroll. Look at all the scrolling I have to do. That means you guys are talking in the chat. I love it. Sunflower Moon Power. Hello. Abby, you're so welcome. Sorry, I don't have my cards out tonight. Jamie, you're here and your energy is appreciated. And if you have any insights from the cards that I pull or anyone pulls, you can pop them in the chat. Fine. Page oh, and by the way, you can sit down now if you want, Beth. Um, Page of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Don't wait, but be open if he takes an initiative. That was for Abby. Oh, that was for Abby. Okay, there we go. All right. Three of Swords. Be careful not to be too attached to feelings or ideas or ideals. Thank you, Trish. I think that was for Beth. Be open minded. And this is for Beth. My oracle card says, a conversation is coming. Expect a message, call, or important talk. Interesting. I love it. I love it. Oracle cards. Yes. Just yes. I love that. Is that the Work Your Light deck? And Renee pulled one. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles, spiritual and material abundance, building a legacy. See, that's where the changes might be, Beth. That might be where the changes is. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. We have one more. Adrian. Why did the guy I met when I was younger, local ski place, we rode a chairlift together once, reach out and say, hey, on Instagram. And then I responded and he went silent. Is he scared? How is he feeling? That's an interesting one. And it isn't a yes or a no. So I've got to see what the tarot has to say. Sorry, half my cards are flipped in the wrong direction. Get my stuff together. All right. Adrian, open your heart to receive the message tarot is meant to share. Let's get some clarity on what that situation is about. You got the Ten of Pentacles and the High Priestess. It came in the shadow position. So let me just tune into this here. I'm feeling that it's interesting that came up at a time where you actually kind of needed that energy for whatever reason. And now I think he was probably reaching out at a time where he needed that um, nostalgia. And with the high priestess, I'm going to ask you, and you don't have to answer in the chat, just answer for yourself. But what was your gut feeling when he went silent? Because trust your own intuition on that. And it's not saying that's the end result. That's just in the moment, right? And I don't know how much time has gone in between that, but maybe there just needs to be some space. I know it's kind of hard with relationships now. Guys don't know girls and vice versa. We don't know. We think we know. But I think giving space in your heart and trusting your own intuition and trusting in, and what I mean by that is just trusting in the moment what you're picking up. And notice where you feel it in your body because that's where your intuition really kicks in. We think it needs to be this big Christopher Walken moment where it's going to be like, oh, this is it. Someone talking to you with a megaphone, do this. No, it's all super normal and super boring sometimes. But we've got to go within and listen. And it really feels like with timing, maybe you're able to get some clarity on that and reach out again or not. I think it's really not meant for you to read too much into because it is only a hey. I mean, I don't know, maybe he said more and you don't need to tell us what it was, but Yeah. That maybe was just kind of meant universally for you to bring that up. There's something around that. I have not given you clarity, have I? I'm sorry. Let's see if someone in the comments has anything that's come up. Scrolling through. Oh, Delilah got the hangman, allow things to flow on their own, surrender to the process. Yep. Ooh, I was right. I love that deck. I have to go. Many thanks, many blessings. Bye. You're probably already gone by the time I got to see that. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Yes, I agree. Hopefully, she probably saw that. Five of Wands. He's struggling with this. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, maybe things are kind of out of his control, Adrian, and he's not able to for whatever reason. Sometimes we read too much into something because we're given the time, right? If it was a short time and there was a response, then there's not a lot of time for you to kind of we get in our own head and our imagination goes wild. This to me is just really trust your own, like let your energy keep flowing. Don't get caught up in your head and stuck there. Let the energy continue to flow. Focus on your own and that 10 of pentacles. Focus on your own happiness and that, and maybe, maybe not. That will he'll reach out again. Who knows? Wow, altogether very comprehensive reading. Yeah. What a great group of people, hey? King of Wands, that he wants to come correct and reached out on Halloween. I'm guessing there was liquid courage involved. Drunk dialing. Maybe. I like how you called it liquid courage. Oh, guess what I pulled? It popped out. Strength. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know, see, trusting what you're picking up. And I think one of these things too is sometimes where the universe kind of gives us a pop quiz, gives us a bit of a test. Um, so for you, maybe you don't want to be blowing up his DMs. Is that what they say these days? You know, background, hey, how come I haven't heard from? Like, it's just like it is what it is for now, and maybe that in itself, and not reaching out and asking a bunch of times, is building trust from his end. Maybe he's not in a position where he can respond right now. Um, so So there's that. Knight of Wands. Oh yeah, K I assume is king. He saw your name and he wants to say hi, probably say hi. Well, she did. That's the thing, he's not responding back. Adrian, Seven of Cups, live in a state of oneness. Bring harmony and love. I love that. Choose your feeling. Choose how you want to feel. Maybe he'll say hi again. Yeah, I mean, life gets busy this time of year, especially. It does get busy. Maybe he's working and he's busy because it's that 'tis the season. Lady Divine for Adrian, my overall energy deck says divine intervention. Spirit is stepping in directly. The situation is being guided or corrected. I love that. It kind of goes along with what I was saying without me saying it so nicely. Oh, yay. Well, I appreciate you. You're awesome. I have a question. How long has it been since you responded to him? There's a question. Um, love and light. Thanks all for the great night. Yay. Thanks, Jamie, for being here. Appreciate you. Four of Wands. Celebrate the moment. I'm sensing that he liked finding you again. I'm asking because he may not be as active on Instagram as you are. I'm just guessing. I check mine only when I think about it, maybe twice a week, so don't think too much into it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Delilah, is not putting too much into it. To me, it might also be, I don't wanna say test, but that's the only thing that's coming to me. I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's almost like, it is what it is, and be cool. Be cool. We're all cool here. Stay frosty. And that's just something that, whatever will happen, will happen. What do you think, Adrian? Is that clear as mud? Clear as a black coffee with a bit of cream, because that's how I like it. Maybe a little sugar too. Not right now, though. I'd be up all night. Yeah. I responded maybe 30 minutes after he messaged and said, "Hi, hon." And then the next day I sent a message saying, "Hey, it's is a good start, but I'm expecting a little more than that." And he's active on Insta, so you do see. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, strange. You said that maybe he's working and he's just really busy because I have Three of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, even though, because sometimes, like, we doom scroll, right? Sometimes it's easier to do that than it is to type or something. My thing is I don't think to read too much into it. Let me pull you a Moonology card, and then we're gonna call it a night. First quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. Yeah, I mean, you gotta honor. I mean, clearly you're asking because you're kinda curious and you're interested and you kinda like the guy at the time, and nothing ever happened with it, so now it's brought up those feelings. But how wonderful to feel those feelings again, right? Like, even if not this person, something within you was able to say, "Oh, yeah, I still have those kind of feelings," to be excited or the butterflies, or it's like, "Oh." So, if not him, possibilities are still there. That's kind of what I pick up from that. Man with a paycheck is a bad choice. Yeah, but there's more to it than that. My ex had a paycheck, and let me tell you, he's my ex for a reason. Tea drinker, teetotaler. Yeah. Me too. Thank you for everything. God bless you. You're amazing. Yes, by amazing people that are amazing. I just lost my train of thought. Thank you for being here too, Adrian, for opening up and being vulnerable with asking your question. I think it's very powerful to be able to open up like that. Good for you. Right. One last card pull. I do like a little coffee with my creamer as well. Yeah, yeah. It's gotta be the right color. We all know by the color, not by the amount. Like, if it's not as much, if it's a lighter cream, you need more cream. If it's a heavier cream, bloop, just a dollop. Is Taro Pup gonna doing the gotta go dance? Yeah. No, he's piled under blankets, but he waits to the last possible moment anyways. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Thanks for being here, Renee. Appreciate you so much, and thanks for pulling cards for everybody. We'll see you next week. And yeah, I guess that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for playing. Thanks for asking questions. Thanks for pulling cards. You are all amazing, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Trish, you've been pulling cards since I don't know when, and you've been amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Have an amazing night. Thank you. You too. And we'll see you next week. I hear terrible. He got up. I could hear him shaking, and he's like, "Yay, it's over. You want to come say hi quickly before we go? Come here. Yay, you want to go? Back to the fountain." He said, "There he is. Ta-da, with the bandage on. Do you want to go pee pee?" All right, everybody. Have a super night. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. tater tots for now. We'll see you later. And make sure you go to Delilah Zendan and follow her channel, watch her stuff, subscribe. Appreciate each of you. Take care, all right? Bye.